Good morning. We had a really big storm last night. Today I have a dentist appointment, so no teeth, but they will be in later today and hopefully for a really long time after that. So we're gonna go survey what happened. Like the corn is all laying down next door. I think the castor plants are completely laid down. And we're just gonna see what's going on. Dogs are freaking out because things are not where they're supposed to be. All right. It is Tuesday, the 26th of July, and we got waylaid on our plans this morning. We are getting hit with another storm. Not a big deal, more water. There's our froggy friend that we have on our window, which I posted to Instagram. So today I will, instead of being out in the garden and doing that stuff this morning, I'm going to go ahead and get some more medicinal herbal videos created, and then I can edit them later after work today. Keep my dogs calm because they are not liking the storm. And what else are we going to do today? I'm looking at my list. Save some recipes for friggin' blackberries because I don't even know what all to do with the blackberries because there's so many of them. Other than that, it's just a rainy day and we're going to do things inside or inside the garage. Somehow staying out of the rain. I hope today is a great day for everybody. Okay, so I just got 2 videos recorded. I will hopefully be getting those edited tonight and scheduled out. They are the medicinal herbal series. I got about 6 minutes before I start work for the day, even though I did a little bit earlier. The animals are going crazy because they're stuck inside, and yeah, there's 8 of them. One of me and my daughter is sleeping, and they all want to be playful and loved on at the same time. I don't have 8 arms, which would be exceptionally helpful with everything I try to get done in a day. Just saying. Let's see here. Hopefully, if the rain clears up, I will be able to do a garden walk. It's pretty far back on the back property with some really old trees. And now those are the trees where the branches are falling down randomly. And I'd like to not get hit in the head. I've already been hit in the head. It's not fun. Other than that, on with the day. I totally got all my herbal videos recorded. I can go on to the fun stuff in the herbs themselves. This makes me stupid happy. All right, so productive rainy Tuesday. Yay! All right, it is Wednesday, I think? It is Wednesday, I know that for a fact. July 27th, I believe I have that date right. It's raining again. And yesterday I walked out to the garden and all I did was sink. So, oh, there's thunder. No garden walk this morning or yesterday morning because getting out there is a little difficult. I did check on things, but taking equipment out there, I'm a little worried that it's going to sink too. So I don't want to do that. I was going to clean the house tomorrow, but I guess I'll do that today since I'm stuck in it. Work like normal and then start getting together some more of the herbal videos. And what else? I can start planning the front yard for next year and go over to where it's not raining on me. The water is wreaking havoc on our dog's invisible fence, by the way. There's just so much of it. There has to be a nick in a line, and we have about 800 feet of invisible fence. So that's going to be fun to find. Let's see here. Maybe with the rain, I can make it out to the shed and see what I can turn into a compost bin. That would be good to do. Maybe the ticks will be a lot lower. Yes. I still dislike ticks, and there's more thunder. I'm not seeing anything on the roof, which is good. I am going to go ahead and okay the quote to take down 2 of the trees and we're leaving one of them for a couple more years, see how long we can get out of it. We were not able to get away to save the tree we wanted to save, so it will have to come down. But right now on our back porch, that is what is providing shade. So I really want to keep it as long as possible. Other than that, it's just going to be like this all week, which is fine. It's cooled off quite a bit. It's quite nice. The zucchini are going crazy. The spaghetti squash is starting to flower and being all types of happy. And the tomatoes went bat crap crazy. So I have to get some cattle panel out there or something for them to grow up, because they're like 3 feet above the ooh, it's getting bad out here. They're about 3 feet above the tomato cages now, and it just rained in my coffee. So I need to do something about that. See, maybe I'll get some artwork done, because it's supposed to be pretty rainy all weekend as well, and I do have to finish a painting for a friend of mine. And I just have a couple other projects I would really like to do, because I like doing art. So do that and hopefully make soap tomorrow. And I think that's it for right now. I've got to go jump online and actually work. I say it like trying to build a homestead's not work. It is. It's just not paying me right now. All right. Let's go do this. Yes, I got the things fixed, and I'm still learning to talk with the things fixed. It will take a while for my speech to level out. I will see you guys on the flip side. All right, so I'm doing natural things with the hair. It's not working out too well, to say the least. Behind me, we have some failed vinegar. Where is it? Right there. So, trial and error. That one did not work, because I do not think vinegar is supposed to get mold on it. It never does when you buy it from the store, so I'm assuming that's not a good thing. Or it's creating another butter, which is weird. It's been thrown all out of whack this week with the storms. And I pinched a nerve in my neck, which has caused a massive headache. So I've had to deal with that and getting that under control. So my list has kind of just been shot with the rain and the head thing and all the things. We are going to take the garden walks down to once a week, so that I have less time editing, more time getting things done. I am having less time in the morning because of the sun rising. So we're going to walk out there and check it out. I think I have a few zucchini that I need to pick. And the deer stole my bell peppers. The entire plant is gone. There's a little tiny hole in the ground where the plant used to be. And now the plant is not there. We did move the dog fence, so the middle portion between the house and the garage, I'm not going to show, because we have it blocked off, because the dogs are now scared to death because we had to train them. They hear the beep and they run. They rarely get a shock, but they decided to run through it, and we have it up the side of the house with a little bit of leeway, because we don't want them to get beeped inside the house. They found that little leeway and ran, and then got caught up in a cycle, and it was weird. But we have them trained. We have some temporary fencing up just to let them know don't go here. Other than that, we're gonna start doing the walk. There was an ant on my zucchini, but we got more zucchini. And humidity and curly hair don't mix. That was a bad idea. It is still super wet out there, and I almost bit it a couple of times, and there was a bee who was not very happy to see me, but I needed to clear some things out and do some things. So me and him had to have a conversation and just follow each other around. So that's what we did. All right. I got to go do something with his hair before my first meeting, and I will follow up. Okay, so it is still Thursday and it was productive. I got Jen's painting done. It's drying. I may have made soap. We'll see how that turns out tomorrow at the 24-hour mark. I've just finished figuring out what I'm going to do for dinner for the next week. I need to do an entire cooking weekend. So bad. I miss having a whole bunch of just stuff in my freezer to get and grab and make. I made my grocery list. I think that's all I have. I was going to do blackberries tonight, but I want my daughter to help me because I like doing the blackberries with her. It's more fun. So, I think that's it. Go get the dogs from outside chasing squirrels and see when my husband's going to be home to see if I'm going to wait for him for dinner or if I'm not going to wait for him for dinner because I'm already hungry. And we'll see what Friday brings. Good morning and welcome to Friday. I do have early meetings this morning, so no garden walk because the day is getting shorter. And that's going down to once a week. I did finally decide that. But my soap is turning to soap. It worked. I have to wait a couple hours, but it's worked in. And then in 4 to 6 weeks, it'll be safe soap. Other than that, we have some trees coming down in the backyard this weekend. A friend of ours is coming over to help us with that because the storms we've been getting have just been knocking them all over the place. We have 2 other trees coming down in November for one, safety reasons and sun reasons. And then another one that's going to have to come down in the next couple of years because we can't save it. Other than that, it's almost the weekend, but today I got to do the grocery shopping and stuff like that. I really want to do like an entire weekend of cooking. I just have to find the weekend to do it. I do a lot of that in the winter because I'm stuck inside. It gets really cold where I'm at. So yeah, that's where we are. And wish me luck today because I have to do a We Are Always Learning session about time management, which honestly I'm really good at. So it should go smoothly. I just always worry about like making a fool of myself. Like on here, I'm like, oh, am I going to be looking like an idiot? And then I'm like, but this is work. So I really need to not look like an idiot. Maybe I'll do something on time management for this because it does take really good time management to be able to do all the things. So happy Friday. And it's been another wonderful week. Thank you. Okay, I believe it's July 29th. It is Saturday. I do know that much. I don't think my phone gives me a date. Unless I open it up. It's about 9 a.m. and the goal for today. What is the goal for today? Today is to dig up the potatoes and take out the castor plants that got knocked down by the storms. My husband is having a neighbor come over and help him take down some trees that were really damaged during the storms. Go check out the garden. And we've had to rethink the garden because of all the rain we had, made us notice a pattern that was happening, so rock won't work. So we're going to use a rock somewhere else so that it doesn't go to waste. And we're going to get mulch for the garden because we need something to soak up the water. Other than the potatoes, getting the castor plants down, the soap is inside, the painting is basically done, and I have some work to do on the next round of herbal videos. And that's probably going to be most of my day is getting those potatoes out. I've never dug up potatoes before, so we're going to see. I have taken down castor plants because I did that at the beginning of this year and the end of last year. They were everywhere. And I have a feeling they're going to be a volunteer again next year because those seeds probably went bloody everywhere. So, not a big deal. I can probably save some of the seeds, I'm thinking. And then go out to the garden. I want to try to get down at least part of the hoop house that got destroyed in one of the storms. and save the plastic around it because that's really nice greenhouse plastic and not much damage was done to the plastic itself. It was the only thing really damaged was the metal frame holding it up. We can always build our own frame and re-put the plastic up. We know the dimensions. We kind of have an idea of how to build it. So we can always do that at a later date and just save that plastic and save us some money down the road, even though we lost a little bit when the storm took out the hoop house. Wow, it was a lot of talking really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and get my work boots on and get started for the day. And I'll see you on the flip side of getting dirty. Okay, it is Sunday, July 31st, the last day of July. So yesterday we got a lot of stuff done and I forgot to film a lot of it. There is some of it on here. And then I crashed because it was a lot. But I did make blueberry scones, not blackberry scones from our blackberries. And my daughter looks like she figured out white bread. So we're going to taste that later today when she gets up so that we can do it all together. I do have some cooking to do today, editing and posting, but we did get some trees down yesterday. Not one of the big ones we couldn't because we need a bigger truck and a chain and a whole lot of prayer that we don't take out the power for our entire town. So there's that. We're going to take a quick walk and just go check out the bit of changes that have happened after I have another sip of coffee. Our husky was a bad dog again. He somehow snuck into my daughter's room, got my shoes, and ate them. So yet again, I am out of slip-on shoes. She has her own shoes. Just saying, why is it only my shoes? Why only mine? Just my shoes. Not my husband's, not my daughter's, just my shoes. He loves my shoes. Okay, let's go do this. I actually almost forgot. My seats are organized. So, I've been using a box. And the box didn't have any compartments because it's a cardboard box and I got it in the mail with other crap. So, I was watching around on YouTube and just clicking through videos, and somebody, I forget who, showed that she uses a photo box. So I hunted down a photo box. Y'all, all of my seats are organized now and pretty freaking secure. So I'm going to turn this around. Look at that. All of my seeds. Root seeds. And you can do it any way you want. Tomatoes. Because I have so many different varieties of everything. And then my last one. Beautiful but deadly. Because they are deadly. Because I really wanted them, and they're very pretty flowers, so they're going to be somewhere where I can see them and enjoy them. Let's see what else we got. Front yard herbs, because I got to plan out that garden. My medicinal herbs for the front yard. Flowers, which are also medicinal and can be used. It's my roses. And the big garden herbs. So we'll have herbs in both the front yard and the big garden in the back. My aim is not doing too well on this, y'all. But now it'll be completely organized and I don't have to fish for things. I'm going to make little notes for them, and when they need to go in the ground, all that, I have it on my Google Docs. So, yay. Yeah, that was exciting. I did that yesterday and it made me super happy. So, photo boxes for your seeds. And I'll link this down in the description to the one I got. I think it was like 30 bucks. But totally worth it if you can find your seeds, because that's a pay Seriously, it's a freaking pain in the tuchus. All right, now on to everything else. I don't know why we haven't gotten that little statue guy in the trash yet. Ugh. Maybe because he's freaking heavy. Dude is like solid. So if anybody's watching these and is like, why is that there? Honestly, it was here when we got here, and he's freaking heavy. Like, super duper heavy, and neither one of us really want to pick him up. I'm also not sticking my hands in things today because it's going to sound weird, but I had a dream last night. A snake curled up in one of the beds. And since that has happened already, and there have been plenty of snakes curled up in the beds, this one didn't look like the other ones that I dreamt about, so I'm not going to be sticking my hands in the beds today. I'm just going to take it as a warning to take a break from the beds and let that little guy slither away if he's out there. So, let's get to this.
driving down an empty freeway, no waiting for the light to change. I'm seeing